What's going on, guys? Back with another Wizards video. Now, we all know the Wizards landed at the 10th spot in the draft. I was live streaming on Twitch with the guys. For everybody, for all the other Wizards fans, hoping we got lucky, but sadly we didn't. So we ended up at 10 where our odds were. So we didn't drop, which is cool too, because that would have been tragic. But now we know. So who should the Wizards be interested in is the question. Now, I have a top 3. I tweeted it out at Detox a lot on Twitter. And it's subject to change. But my number 1 is very, and I think a lot of Wizards fans, it's the consensus number 1 guy. Obviously of the guys who are going to be there at 10. So I'm not talking about Jaden Ivey, Shaedon Sharpe, etc. Those guys are going to be gone. So if the Wizards stay at 10, they don't trade down, they don't trade up. And these are the guys who we all think, and that I think, are going to be there. My first guy was Bennedict Mathurin. My guy Bennedict Mathurin out of Arizona. He's the number 1 guy. If he's there at 9, if he's there at 10, I think the Wizards got to go grab him. He's a dog. And the Wizards have been needing a dog for the longest. What sold me on him was this game in the second round, I believe, of the tournament against TCU. Just clutch shots, clutch offensive rebounds. That guy's a beast. He can shoot it. He can athleticism. He can dunk it. He can defend. He can do a lot, man. And I think he would be a superb pick for the Washington Wizards, man. Throwing him out there on the same time with Bradley Beal. A lot of 3-guard lineups going on anyway, so Bennedict Mathurin, that's my number 1 guy, 100%. Number 2, I know it's a lot of people list are a little different, but number 2, and I think this is a guy who I think the Wizards view at as well as fitting a need, but also as far as just the type of player that he is. And Wes Unseld Jr., I can find him liking this guy as well, and that's Dyson Daniels. Now, I think Dyson Daniels, you look at length, he's got that. You look at, he moves the ball doesn't stick with him. He finds open guys. He's unselfish. I see a little Lonzo Ball. When I look at him, I know Lonzo Ball was a better shooter coming out of UCLA as well. But I find a little Lonzo Ball-ish comparison going on. I think that's a fair comp for him, for Dyson Daniels. No, he's not flashy. He doesn't pop off your screen. He doesn't wow you with a bunch of plays. But the length, just his willingness to pass and get guys involved. Now of course, that swing skill for him in the NBA is going to be being able to create for himself, shooting the 3-ball, that catch and shoot. Can he shoot? Can he learn how to shoot? You look at his shot, it doesn't look bad. But, of course, that'll be the telling factor for him. If he can shoot the 3-ball and improve his 3-point percentage, because it's possible, it's very possible, I think we could be looking at a very good player, at that shooting guard, point guard position, wherever the Wizards will want him. I think that's a guy that Wes would like. If he likes Satoransky, I don't know why he wouldn't love Dyson Daniels. Same with Tommy. So I think Dyson Daniels is 2 on my list, and I think he's high up there with Mathurin and as well on the Wizards list. So that's number 2 for sure. Number 3, it's iffy. It's constantly changing. When I tweeted it, I said Ochai out of Kansas. But now I've been hearing a lot of hype about Jalen Williams out of Santa Clara. But my thing is with him, and his measurements are terrific. You look at him, he's for Santa Clara, he was really good. I just wonder on the Wizards, where on the team with Kuzma, Bradley Beal, which I'm thinking he'll return if he returns, Bradley Beal, Kyle Kuzma, Porzingis, is Jalen Williams going to be able to do as much as he did at Santa Clara while he has less ball handling responsibilities? Now he's going to have his opportunities to handle the ball, etc., and to score. But it's going to be on a way lesser clip than it was at Santa Clara. You look at Santa Clara, it's like he was that guy. He had the ball in his hands. He was making plays. He was doing some facilitating. He was doing a lot. And I think that kid is going to be. I think he's going to be nice. But is the opportunity going to be there for him in Washington to showcase his full capabilities? I don't know. I really don't know. You know, we got a guy like Bradley Beal who's going to be having the ball for majority of the time, etc. Who knows what vet point guard they're going to bring in. So, I don't know. We'll see. You know, that's why I think Dyson Daniels is a little bit more of a fit than Jalen Williams. Because I think Dyson, he doesn't really need the ball as much to be as effective as Jalen, in my personal opinion. You know, but I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. I mean, you look at Johnny Davis. The Wizards actually had an interview with him. I seen on Twitter today they said they interviewed Johnny Davis out of Wisconsin. So that could be a pick right there. That, I mean, obviously he's on the Wizards board. He'll definitely be available at that 10th spot. Tommy Shepard already said that they like 15 guys at the 10th pick. 15. So if they don't move, they're going to get a guy that they like. Of course, they're going to say, oh, he was high up on our board. He was number 1 on our board. We're so happy he's here. So they got 15 guys they like. Somebody who they like is going to be there at 10. Somebody's going to jump, whether it's Dyson Daniels jumping or whether it's Jalen Williams jumping. Somebody's going to jump, so that means another talented player is going to drop. You know, maybe Williams out of Duke with his measurements. Maybe he'll jump. We'll see. So it'll be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting. You know, if they get Bennedict Mathurin, that's the guy. You know, that's the guy for me. That's the number 1 for me. That's who I'm looking at. The Wizards said they're trying to find a diamond in the rough. Maybe that could be Johnny Davis. Maybe that's Jeremy Sohan. I mean, we'll see. You know, I didn't even bring up Jeremy either out of Baylor. But that will be, I think that's a pick that a lot of Wizards fans will roll their eyes at. You know, a guy who his shooting percentages aren't that well. He definitely has potential, a lot of potential. Definitely can be a very good player in the NBA as he grows. But you look at him in comparison to a Jalen Williams, and the Wizards don't ever draft a guy like a Jalen Williams who has go-to moves, who's just can create for himself, can create for others, and he's a bigger guy. You know, so it'll be interesting, man. Who do you guys like? Who do you guys think the Wizards will take at 10? Who's number 1 on your board? Is it Mathurin? Is it Johnny Davis? Who is it? You know, who is it? Well, is it Jalen Williams? We'll see. You guys know my top 3. Like I said, it's always subject to change, but Mathurin being number 1 is not going to change. He's that guy for me if he's there at 10. And I think he'll be the Wizards guy too if he's there at 10. You can't pass up on that. If he's gone, I think they go Dyson Daniels if he's still there. But we'll see. So let me know in the comment section, guys. Name me your top 3s. Who's your top 3 prospects for the Wizards at the 10th spot? Let me know in the comment section below. I will be responding and looking at you guys' comment. As always, like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I will see you guys on the next Wizards video. Peace.